one of the all-time great Netflix binges and one of the all-time great, maybe the greatest Canadian television show of all time, Trailer Park Boys. And now here it comes to you in hot sauce form from Coney Island Saucery, up for review on ChunnTV. So this is my first experience with Coney Island Saucery, I confess, and so I'm excited to try what they got in store. I'd kind of trailered it up a little bit. I got the sleeves off, so that was appropriate. Ricky would be approving of the situation, and I've got some interesting foods to try with this sauce in a little bit that I think if you watch the show, you'll find entertaining. Um, Basically, this is a fermented Louisiana-style hot pepper sauce, and looking at the ingredients, you got a cayenne base, which is fermented cayenne peppers, distilled vinegar, salt. It's basically like a Tabasco style hot sauce base. Garlic, vegetable oil, which I find interesting. Water, natural flavor, pea protein, sunflower lecithin, lactic acid, annatto extract, distilled vinegar, and basil. And so I'm kind of interested in the basil, and I'm interested in the oil because I like a little bit of oil in my hot sauce. It gives it like a smoothness, Um, if you look at the texture, it's it's a little bit chunkier and a little bit thicker than you'd find in like a Tabasco or a Crystal, but it's also loose enough to douse your food in, which is kind of what I'm hoping for. Let's give it a little pour. Onto the golden spoon. Yeah, it's pretty loose. Woo! It's got a real pretty color. It's the color of Tabasco almost. It's dripping. Smells like, dang it. It smells like it has a nice vinegar punch. We are trailing it up, aren't we? Yep, sure. All right, that's cool. Yeah, it has a nice vinegar punch. Like it smells tart. It smells tangy. It smells fermented. It smells like Tabasco. Kind of looks like Tabasco, but it's got chunks. What I can imagine is garlic. There's not a bunch, but there's little flecks throughout, and I suspect that's the garlic. And you do get the garlic. You get fermented peppers and garlic. I can't say that I get the basil. But yeah, it smells nice. I'm looking forward to this tasting experience. As it claims, it's decent. I like decent things. Cheers. That's good. It's not hot. It's about on heat level with Crystal. And it isn't totally unlike a Louisiana-style hot sauce. It's super zingy, super vinegary, a nice fermented taste. The peppers, it's just a straight up cayenne pepper taste, which is really enjoyable. And you really get the garlic. It's right, like the sauce my finger. It's right on the edge of being like a little bit too salty, but it doesn't cross the line. Like it's right there. Same with the vinegar, actually. It's really well done. I like that. Yeah, delicious. So I thought it would be appropriate, considering the men featured just here, that we give it a taste test on some foods that they would approve of, especially Ricky and Ray, who are really the gourmet savants of the Trailer Park Boys world. So join me now as we dive into a Ricky and Ray inspired menu of tasting accoutrements to go with our Trailer Park Boys novelty, but also quite delicious first batch hot sauce.
That's not my lunch pepperoni you're eating there, is it?
So first and foremost, I mean, you can't have a Trailer Park Boys Ricky and Ray inspired hot sauce tasting without pepperoni. And so we're going to throw this sauce. I'm going to try to precariously balance it. Actually, I'm going to do like this. Pour onto the pepperoni. Yeah. That's really delicious on pepperoni. Wow. Like, I like pepperoni, but that kicks it up. Like the zingy cuts through the fat. Holy crap. That's actually really good. It makes me kind of want to like jam out on some pepperoni. A little bit of this. But there's still more.
We're gonna get drunk and eat chicken fingers. Me, you, and the old man is gonna be here in about 20 minutes.
Again, Ricky. When I think of Ricky, I think of chicken fingers. And so I got to try this sauce on some chicken fingers as well. These are just some like regular old grocery store freezer type chicken fingers, because I think that's what Ricky would have had. You wouldn't have some fancy, drive-through chicken fingers. You just have some stuff you get out the freezer, heat it up in toaster oven, and off you go. That is phenomenal. Zingy, salty, garlicky. There's a little something extra that I can't quite pin down. And I like to think it's the basil. But man, it's delicious. That's awesome on chicken fingers, actually. Wow. And then lastly, and this is more of a Ray thing than a Ricky thing, but I think it's important to find out what our Trailer Park Boys hot sauce tastes like on Ray's favorite gourmet dish.
You still coming over for supper, aren't you?
Yes, I'm
All right, mashed potatoes and Newfoundland steak.
That's right, Newfoundland steak. And I don't feel bad if you're not Canadian. I had to Google this too because I didn't know what it was. But what it essentially is a hunk of slow fried like spam or luncheon meat, to use the generic terminology, which I think will be a great pairing partner for something light and zingy like this. I love this job. Wow. Dude. I freaking love spam anyway. I'm always vegan and she likes spam. Oh, you're not watching this, sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to out you, but she does like spam. She resists eating it most of the time, but she does like it. I freaking love spam. It's so rich and salty and delicious and almost devoid of texture, but when you fry it, it gets that like crust and bark on the outside of it. And oh, it's good. And this sets it off in a whole different kind of way because it's zingy. It lifts it up with salt and garlic. And again, that just that little something extra. It's a combination of the basil, I think, and the fermentedness. Dang it, man, this is good.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody walking the face of the earth trying to judge the J-Rock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so that was a delicious experience, wasn't it? Oh my God. Delicious fermented sauce. Perfectly zingy, perfectly salty. Really nice fermented taste. Hit of garlic, a little something extra. I think it's the basil. Just enough. Just put a little English on it and give you something different. It's delicious on pepperoni, which I really didn't expect. It is a joke, but actually it was really good. Delicious on chicken fingers. Delicious on a giant hunk of fried spam. My life is good right now. Got to be sleeveless because it's freaking hot. It's supposed to be wintertime, but it's 75 and it's 14,324% humidity in Bandera, Texas right now. So we're sweating pretty good. But yeah, have to recommend. Absolutely delicious. It's not very hot. It's nice and mild. It's just a little bit of kick, but it's really more about the flavor because the flavor is absolutely delicious. It's very good. So I really, the first batch is gone, but they said they're making more. So I'd keep an eye on their website. I'll put a link, to the product page so you can keep an eye on it. But if it does come available, it's really worth it on its own. I don't know what the price is going to be when they get it back in stock, so I'm not going to comment on that. But I would pay up to $10 for another bottle of this because it's a big bottle. It's 6.7 ounces, which is more than you normally get by a little bit. It's really, really delicious. It's good on all different kinds of food, especially like one thing I really like in hot sauce is it goes on everything. Dessert optional, like perfectly savory. It goes on everything savory. It's not super hot, so you can really enjoy it and have a lot of it and not worry. And I like garlic, and this checks all the boxes. I like it a little bit looser. I think this would be good on tacos, like breakfast tacos. I think this would be good on just about anything, honestly. It's absolutely delicious. It's really, really, really good. So highly recommend. Yeah. So thanks for watching. Click subscribe if you haven't already. We do lots and lots of hot sauce reviews. We also do other spicy products, occasional chili challenges, and many other things besides. Click the bell. You'll be notified when any one of those things transpires. And click like if you enjoyed this Trailer Park Boys infused Ricky homaging type video. Appreciate you. Yeah. Stick around. There'll be much more to come, and I will catch you next time. on ChunnTV.
This just in. 3 sucker MCs were knocked out by the microphone assassin. He's blasting. Brings trucks, brings a squealer from the checks I've been cashing. Bashing Maz who ain't down with my shit. Ow. Can't even count how many hoes that I've been with. Rhymes and a mic are like a corporate merger. They go together with Randy's gut and a cheeseburger.